right, people. Thanks for tuning into Doc Talk Ep.2. It's going to be a little bit, this episode's going to be a little bit different than, you can see me outside Emily here, eh? Nice view. This episode's going to be a little bit different than the last one. We won't start with any questions, so you don't have to ask me any questions. We're going to go straight to our first guest. It's just going to work out better that way. And we got a sponsor, guys. Pretty nice. So, let me give a shout out to Pepsi. First sponsor of Doc Talk. Appreciate that. Pepsi. That's what I like. Alright. That's great. Yeah, first sponsor, many more welcome. We're going to head now to our first guest. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this Pepsi. I guess I'm just going to have to drink it all. The water, if you guys can see, is unbelievable. First guest of the show of Doc Talk Ep.2. Mikhail Sergachev. A couple fans over checking it out. What's up, bud? We're on the live, everyone. Me and Mikhail Sergachev. So, the way we usually do this is like I ask the fans for some questions, and you answer them. I will start off by saying that you are a huge inspiration for me. You know, doing these Q&As. Every weekend I'd watch you do a couple Q&As, and I figured it was time. Really happy for the collab. You know, two influencers coming together. But let's see if we get some questions here.
That's cool. I'm really glad you started.
Thanks,
I got
bud.
some questions today about you.
Did you?
Yeah, I did like
So,
life for 20 minutes.
So I think we could jump into this. People were wondering if you had your cat with you, because I know you talk about your cat on social. If you could talk about your cat a little bit, maybe.
No, I couldn't bring it. It's too hot. She would hurt herself, and there's a lot of dogs outside. So, but
What kind of cat is it?
it's a Bengal. She's 2 years old.
Hey. And a couple of guys have seen you walking your cat on a leash.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
I do it like once a month. When she gets bored, when she gets crazy at home, and I take her for a walk for like 25, 30 minutes.
This is my question. Where did you learn how to fight? Because a lot of people, when I was telling them I was going to interview Sergey, they're like, how long did it take you to have your first fight in the NHL?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
And after your first one, it seemed like you were a little bit confident, right?
Yeah, I first.
Did they teach you that? Is that like teach you that in Russia or what?
Yeah, I had some boxing training, but I don't know. I was actually surprised that I beat up the first guy, and second guy I was just lucky. But yeah, I was surprised.
Did it feel good that once you got traded from Montreal to kind of beat up the captain of Montreal?
I didn't beat him up, but obviously it felt good that we fought and stuff.
I'm just kidding. Shay, he's one of the toughest guys in the league. I think you might have got a little bit lucky. I don't know if you'd want to do that again.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, disclaimer: he does not want to do that again. Okay, yeah. So how are you training during quarantine? How about you just grab it? I Purelled it right before.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to know how you're training, what you're doing in the off season.
Right now, I'm doing like 4 times a week at my friend's house, and we're just doing legs and upper body, so not much. And doing yoga. I'm doing it with my girlfriend every other day, so she's an influencer too. You want
to give a shout out to your girlfriend?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So follow my girlfriend. Go to my page, Lisa Shelby, whatever. So.
Oh my God! Plugging his girlfriend, I love it. Okay, so before I got some gifts for you because I appreciate you doing this. I also wanted, yeah, you're great, man. I wanted to give a shout out to American Social. in Tampa. One of our favorite restaurants and bars. They're doing delivery right now. Sergey, I got some gifts for you, bud. I don't want to keep you too long. Just make sure I don't float away. Because you love cats and you take your cats on walks, I got you like a little cat fanny pack.
That's the cutest thing.
That's great. You could give that to your influencer girlfriend if she wants.
Oh, weird.
I don't know if anyone saw Sergey's last Instagram video. You could go check it out. He needs a haircut, clearly.
Not really.
No?
I'm doing like a heady style.
Copying Hetty. Either way, I got you a Union Studio little thing. And last but not least, the first official Doc Talk shirt ever given. Show that. Wow. I know you're a pretty trendy guy, so you'll like the tie-dye.
Yeah, sure.
Wear that. Maybe throw it on Instagram. Give your kid a little plug.
Thanks, Killer.
All right, man. Thanks again. See you later. So those shirts will be on sale later. I'll have more info about that later. Off to the next. See you guys. Couple fans. It's growing the brand. All right. There's the Tampa General Hospital. Shout out to everyone on the front lines. Really appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you. How are you guys? People here are so damn friendly. Alright, I'm about to rip it. Lost my hat. My hair's terrible here. You want to get a shout out on the live?
Yeah.
It's my buddy Rainier.
What's up, brother? Where's the pizza?
Oh, it's all gone, man. You want to do a race? You ready? Not bad, right? Alright, see ya, bud. I swear on my life that wasn't planned. Alright, now we gotta go to the next guest's house. You guys know where Girardi lives? They know. The which one? Okay. Oh, nice. Good seeing you guys. Have a good one. A lot of families out here. Dan! Is that a little glass of wine? They're retired. Yeah, which way is easier? Yeah, I'll go around there. He's only on his first glass of wine. Oh, there we go. Is that gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Oh, you hate to see that. Maybe get someone to clean those up. All right. Dan Girardi, everyone.
Hello.
Appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey, anytime, buddy.
One of the most highly requested guests that we've
I
had.
got a confession to make. I have been watching from inside. Watch Sergey. Kids are watching you come over here. They're pretty jacked up right now.
They're pretty fired up. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
good. Are they in there?
Oh, yeah,
Maybe tell them to come out here if they want.
Yeah, they'll come out.
Okay, that's a good question. Best prank you've ever pulled, or best prank that you've ever seen in the NHL? I'll give you. I don't know if you want to. We
Okay.
Purelled the phone, so.
Oh, whatever. I've seen one in the AHL. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Oh, we got a shout out.
Oh,
Dog Talk shout out.
where are we? See something?
Oh, he's scared
Oh, just
now.
a dog. It was a
It's
dog.
just a dog.
We were in the American Hockey League. Brandon Dubinsky was a rookie with us, and myself and Callahan. And one of the vets cut the toes off of his dress shoes so they would flap, but they had these tassels on there, and he really enjoyed these shoes. But He cut the soles out of his shoes or something, so his toes went right through. And he was so mad, he threw a fan in the room and didn't come on the team bus. We were in Portland. And he didn't come on the team bus. And then we drove by him. He's on a park bench just sitting there stewing. So I thought that was probably one of the better ones I've seen. And I think another one is Sean Avery, maybe. I don't know if it was Cal. I don't know if he's going to ever be on this, but if you have a chance to ask him, I don't know if he sewed his pants shut or someone's pants shut, their dress pants got shut, the legs got sewn shut. Yeah. But, I really can't think of any. No one ever pulled anything on me, that's for sure.
That's a pretty good one. The sewing the pant pocket shut, and then you get your pants on, and then your phone starts vibrating, and then you go to grab it, and you can't get in there.
Especially an influencer like you wouldn't be able.
Yeah, my phone's off. My phone's never stops ringing. So. All right, how about we get two more? That's a good question. There's some good questions here. Favorite memory as a Bolt?
Ooh.
Landon!
Here come my kids.
What's up, guys?
Behind me here.
Get the kids in. You
What's
guys are going to be on Doc
That's
Talk.
Landon. Where's Shay?
Shay, come on.
There she is.
What is he, the best hockey player? How old?
10 years old.
10 years old. That's
Is state champs good? That's pretty good, right? So what were we saying?
Best Bolt memory.
Oh, it's actually funny because you're sitting right here. My best Bolt memory is my overtime goal against Boston in the playoffs, where you threw it in front, and you thought it went off the guy in front skate, the Boston guy, but it actually hit my stick. But that was definitely one of the top memories for me for sure. A playoff overtime goal, you can't beat that. Landon, you gonna say hi to anybody out there?
Hello.
Shout out to your buddies or anything?
Shout out to all the academy guys at the school and first grade and fourth grade. And all the Tampa Bulls guys. We miss all you guys and wish we could be out there with you. Hopefully you even listen to this, so we'll see. Anyways, here's Killer.
One kid was definitely listening, so it's worth it. All right, so I don't know. This is pretty good. I want to do another question. We usually only do a couple, but I feel like these are some pretty good answers. Yeah, that game winner was pretty funny. I thought I scored. Everyone came to me, and you were a little bit pissed off about it. But it's fine.
That hit my stick. That hit me. That hit me. But it's all right.
Okay. Let me see. One more question, then we'll let you go. It's tough because I had a question.
All right.
Do you know? And I know you do, so don't say you don't. Do you know how many block shots you have in your NHL career?
Okay. I don't know the exact.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Don't lie.
It's over 1,900.
And where does that rank you?
It was first all time when I retired.
Someone passed you?
Seabrook passed me.
Ah.
But fun fact, if you guys want to check out the Guinness Book of World Records 2020, I made it in there for the most block shots in NHL history. No big deal. Guinness Book of World Records, just saying.
Do you just have that book wide open when people walk into the front house?
It's on my coffee table.
All right, that's awesome. No, what a warrior. I mean, I remember watching you block a shot off your head. I got a little worried there, but it's the way you played, man. That's why guys love playing with you. And before we leave, and before my jet ski breaks down, we have some gifts for you.
Oh, nice.
The most classic joke about the guy who plays hard.
Look at these ankles.
Look at those ankles. Oh my gosh. They have baseballs inside.
So
I need to grab on
the
here.
ankle.
Let me grab onto the ankle.
It's like a
that thing is like a handle. Okay, and then last but not least, the exclusive.
Is this a Doc Talk tee?
Exclusive Doc Talk tee. And you know what? I have an extra one. So, and then you want? I'm gonna come bring another one over. Okay, after.
You can have that one. We'll send it to you. We'll send a picture to you.
Guys, show the Doc Talk shirts.
Show it up, man.
Put it on, Landon. That's sick, buddy. Probably score a couple goals with that.
Here, hold it up like that.
Maybe a couple minuses too, though.
There we go.
We have, you know what, G, that was awesome. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it, buddy. If you ever hurting for guests, you know where I live, buddy.
I know I think you're gonna become the fan favorite. I can already tell.
All right, man.
Oh, hey. Last question. Is it true that you signed in Tampa because Yzerman gave you a deal on this home? Sorry, we ran out of time. We gotta go. Oh, it is. All right, guys, I'm about to rip it to the next spot. Cameron Brate. Yeah, Cameron Brate's gonna be on. He's gonna be on an upcoming episode. How are you watching it right now? He's going to be on an upcoming episode. I'm going to try to do a Bucks episode. I think with the signing of Gronk, Tom Brady was a little bit of a reach, but I think Gronk, I think we'll be able to get him. I don't want to promise anything to you guys, but I think we'll be able to get him. This is always a tricky part when it's a high tide. Look at that. People are asking, do I have a mustache? Maybe. The last guest for Doc Talk episode 2, Ryan Callahan. Dude, what are you drinking? Is that a shooter? Ryan Callahan, everyone. I always have to figure out how to navigate here. All right, thanks, bud. Thanks.
Aloha there, all you cool cats and kittens.
Okay, we'll start with that. Have you obviously watched that?
Unbelievable.
Okay, great documentary. Callahan, not afraid of the camera on the NHL Network. He's does well in front of the camera. But hey, Carol Baskin? Do you think she killed her husband? Hot topic.
I mean, that's the way it looks right now. No.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, I didn't want to say anything. She lives up the road. I don't want to, say anything. But that was a good documentary. You watching anything else right now?
Ozarks season 3. We're getting into right now.
Nice. Yeah, everyone seems to be watching that. The fans are gonna have some questions here. Did you see G on the?
I did. I saw the tail end of his.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He's already been. People are already saying he might be the fan favorite, so you can maybe overtake him.
G likes the camera. There's no question there.
He claims to hate it, but he kind of likes it, kind of like me. How do you feel? I'll give you this, so you could kind of say you could talk into it. But how do you feel about Gronk? Because Callie's a Rochester guy. Gronk's from Buffalo, right?
Yeah, that area.
So we're close by.
Close by, yeah.
How do you feel about Gronk coming down to Tampa?
I think it's awesome. I mean, him and Tom slinging it again. I think it's absolutely awesome for the Bucks fans. I'm not a Bucks fan, but to come out and see Gronk and Brady again, the Bucks Stadium hosting the Super Bowl. I don't think it gets any better than that.
Yeah. Are you going to be? This is just for me again. Before we get into the questions, are you going to be on the NHL Network anytime soon? I know they probably want you back, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a hiatus right now with everything going on, but. I should be on again next year.
I will say it's pretty funny. I remember when we used to play in the locker room, you always used to chirp those guys on the NHL Network, and now you're one of them. So that's just a little funny observation. But let's get into the questions. Okay.
So how about you, Killer? How did you become an influencer?
I told Sergey, okay, this is not a time for you guys. I'm asking you guys the questions. You're not asking me the questions.
Listen.
Okay, you get one question.
How do you feel to be an influencer now?
Listen, the sponsorships have been pretty cool. You see, we got Pepsi as a sponsor.
We got Pepsi as a sponsor.
Pepsi, American Social. We're welcoming a lot of other sponsors. I mean, we had to turn down quite a few also. There's a lot of people that were hopping on their thing.
Who are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. No one wanted to sponsor us. Okay, I will ask you a question. If you had to prank someone on the Lightning, someone that you knew that would just it would get to them, and I feel like you pranked certain guys a lot when you played for us. Who would you prank on the Lightning because you knew they were a little sensitive?
Is that even a question? You already know the answer.
Only the fans do. Let them know.
Tyler Johnson.
Wow, Tyler Johnson. We might get him on this episode, actually. Yeah, we'll see. This is actually a good question. How does Olympic hockey compare to playoff hockey?
To be honest, it's not even close. Playoff hockey is much more intense. Being a 7-game series, I think, is the big difference. You're playing against the same team every other night. But I will say the Olympic experience was probably my best experience of all of hockey. To play on a world stage like that, especially the Vancouver Olympics, there's nothing like it. And I guess leading into that, it could be, I definitely feel the NHL players should be at the Olympics. I feel bad for the young, skilled guys that are missing out on that opportunity because it's honestly the best experience I had outside of playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, in hockey.
Yeah, I think most guys want to play in the Olympics. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll get a shot at it being that I'm Canadian, but you never know.
Not do with the NHL, not going to... You would make the team, probably, right?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't make... It's not... Regardless if the NHL goes or not, I probably wouldn't play, but that's beyond the point. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I know you've answered this question a million times, but the fans keep asking about it. How did you feel when Brad Marchand licked you? What were your thoughts? Like, what went through your mind when that happened?
I was a little bit excited. I was in shock, obviously. I mean, it was a scumbag move to do, is to lick somebody like that. And, I was in a bit of shock like everybody else. I didn't know how to react. At the time, I needed shoulder surgery. My shoulder was taped down to my side, so I couldn't really get at him. If you watch the video, it's kind of awkward me lifting my right hand to try to get him. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a scumbag move, and we got the last laugh out of that one.
Yeah. All right, Callie, man. Appreciate you coming on. We actually have some gifts for you going forward. I thought you had your puppy out here.
No, he's inside.
We didn't want to bring him on. But that, it kind of was one of my gifts, but it's fine. I was originally planning on getting a Wellington from Welly, one of Girardi's beer companies, and giving it to you because I wasn't going to drink it, but he forgot to give me one.
Oh, so some treats for the pup?
Some treats for the pup, and then
Nice.
to show you with the doc talk quick.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate
All right,
it.
buddy.
See you, bud.
Enjoy. Until next episode.
Yeah. See you, man. All right. There's a little bit left to go here, boys. I have a couple more things I got to say. Look at the ducks. Okay. For everyone that tuned in today, just know that these Doc Talk shirts are going on sale live in the Tampa Bay store right when this video is over. Sorry. So these shirts are going to be sold at the Tampa Bay store. Go there, buy them. 100% of the profits are going to the Hillsborough Education Foundation. So there's a lot of kids right now that aren't in school. They're not getting meals. They're not able to kind of participate in classes. iPads and stuff. The connection just went. So all of the profits from these T-shirts are going to go to them. Go buy them now. They're the trendiest shirts in Tampa, maybe even in North America right now. So grab those. And then apologies to Tyler Johnson. We told you we were going to get you on the show today. We just didn't have time. So see you guys.